Hi, everyone. This is Caroline Speaks, the State of the World on Wednesday, December 14th, 2022. So, what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. Okay, what's happening in the world? December 14th, 10 years ago, in 2012, we had a terrible tragedy uh, uh, at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newton, Connecticut, where a gunman, who's a former student of school, broke into the school and killed many first graders and 6 educators, 26 people total. And we still have guns out there. We still have assault weapons out there that anybody could buy. We had a little bit of change in background checks, but uh, people are injured or killed by guns every day in this country. We really have to change that. Okay, now, what are some of the major happenings out there? Indict us too. Daniel Ellsberg and Cryptome's John Young demand U.S. drop charges against Julian Assange. Julian Assange is responsible for the WikiLeaks. He leaked a lot of government documents that he got from a former member of the military who he befriended. And Julian Assange is guilty of rape. So I don't have any sympathy for him. Okay. Extradite him back, let him face the music. Slash the Pentagon budget in half and abolish ICBMs. Dan Ellsberg on how to avoid nuclear Armageddon. Yes, slash the Pentagon budget and let's do things sensibly. United States and Russia. United States supporting Ukraine. Russia is attacking Ukraine, so I don't know what's going to happen there, but I'm for the people of Ukraine. Okay. Have to hold Russia accountable. Okay. Mumia should be free. The sitting trial judge in Arkansas appeals to Philadelphia judge to drop charges. He's been in jail for a long time, 41 years in prison for the death of a police officer 41 years ago. So, he was wrongfully prosecuted, wrongfully convicted, and wrongfully sentenced, is now wrongfully incarcerated. So if he really is free, let him be free. Free him. Okay. Also, Judge Wendell Griffin on a life fighting for justice from protesting death penalty to backing Mumia. Okay. I'm totally in support of give him a new trial and let him go free. Okay. Also, activists and lawmakers gathered to celebrate as Biden signs the marriage equality bill. Good. Good for you, President Biden. I totally approve. And Iran, at least 400 sentenced up to 10 years for anti-government protests. Soccer player reportedly faces execution. We have to hold Iran accountable, but really, what is really responsible? The British and us for the situation in Iran. We put a shot in, and we're told it out. We put a shot back again, and there was a protest. So I don't know. Somalia at the precipice of famine as hundreds of thousands suffer catastrophic hunger. Colonialism. It's a very sad situation. We've made a mess of Africa, the Middle East, Latin America, Asia. Okay, colonialism. Now, DRC flood victims blame infrastructure. Government inaction. 120 people killed in heavy rains. That's the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Yes, infrastructure all over. Flooding. Climate change. Wake up, people. And South African Parliament votes against impeaching Ramaphosa over hidden money scandal. Okay, I don't know that much about that. Hope everything turns out right. Okay, now, Bernie Sanders puts break on Yemen war powers vote as UNICEF report details war's impact on children. Okay, I totally agree. We shouldn't be giving money for Saudi Arabia to have a war in Yemen. Okay, also, U.S. could soon supply Patriot missiles to Ukraine, and Bakhmut residents face utter destruction. Okay, Patriot missiles, okay, we're given everything. The eastern city of Bakhmut has been nearly decimated as Russian forces have continued to ramp up its attacks. Poor people. Why? Ukraine. Okay. France convicts 8 people over 2016 Nice terror attack that killed 86 people. Okay, what kind of sentence are they getting? The sentences range from 2 to 18 years. Okay. Alright. Now, at least 4 asylum seekers drowned after boat capsizes in the British Channel. The British Channel is between Britain and France, and because they don't want to let them in, unfortunately 40 asylum seekers have been rescued as UK and French authorities continue search efforts. And this tragedy arrives a day after British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak vowed to enact even harsher policies to block asylum seekers from entering Britain through the Channel. Why? Britain is responsible for destroying most of the world with colonialism. So you went there, destroyed their countries, now they're coming here. What a nerve. Okay. New Zealand passes cigarette ban for younger generations in hopes of achieving smoke-free future. I agree with that, totally. Okay. Oregon Governor Kate Brown commutes the death sentences of 17 prisoners before leaving office. Good for you. Thank you, Governor Brown. And Louisville settles with Breonna Taylor's partner, Kenneth Walker, who was shot by the police when police broke into her apartment and they killed Breonna. Okay. Alright. Why did they hold the police officers responsible? They murdered her. Okay. Coterra Energy given green light to resume fracking. What? In Democ after admitting it contained contaminated water. So in Democ, Pennsylvania, the Department of Environmental Services, Environmental Protection, I guess that's the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Services, got permission to go back to fracking. Wow. And they agreed to pay the water bills for 75 years. Well, and they're going to build a new public water system. $16 million. Will that be enough? I don't know. Hold them accountable. Breakthrough nuclear fusion experiment could contribute to clean energy future. Fusion is the opposite of fission. Fission there's a lot of waste you have to account for. Fusion is a clean way of doing what they do. Okay. But it's a breakthrough, but it's not a done deal yet. The energy is not going to become clean overnight. Alright, December 14th marks 10th anniversary of Sandy Hook massacre, when 20 school children and 6 educators were murdered. All those precious little lives and older lives. Very, very sad. They were just murdered by a nut who was able to get a hold, whose mother gave him an assault weapon that he used to shoot up the school, and he killed his mother first. mental health. It's really sad what's happening with guns. Okay, G7 leaders pledge more aid to Ukraine as Zelensky appeals for weapons and fuel. Good, thank you. Alright, now, how are we doing here? I'm not sure. Okay, alright, how about a tiny little song? Okay. Close the door, light the lights. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away, just leave us alone, and we'll live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. Our troubles will leave far behind us there. And I know we will find such peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Okay, World of Our Own was written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield folk group and included Sister Dusty, who went on to become an international singing star. It was recorded by Dusty and is recorded by the Seekers. Okay, thank you for tuning in this evening of Wednesday, December 14, 2022, for another Mina Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope you come back. And in the meantime, stay safe, wear a mask, practice social distancing. When the vaccine is for you, I would recommend getting it. I had mine. I'm still looking for a booster that's appropriate for me. I have a lot of trouble with vaccines. All right. Take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night on Wednesday, December 14, 2022. Thank you.